Lord have mercy. Get it together, Brooke. We are almost there. We're like 10 minutes from the spot. I would like to bring these behaviors to the surface, these behavioral patterns that I've experienced in society while trying to pull myself out of poverty and homelessness. One day, I want to seriously research the psychology behind these sorts of people. And as Jordan said the other day, a lack of self-confidence is closely related to miserable. So people who are not happy with themselves are miserable, and they're living and wallowing in misery, and it's sad. But I definitely see myself one day, maybe 30, 40 years from now, doing research and looking back at these videos and saying, wow. Because, by then, once I'm somewhat educated, by then there will be so many more layers to this onion that I can't pick up on right now. I understand the behavioral pattern and why people treat homeless people this way now, but there's so much more psychology behind that I'm too uneducated to even fathom. And I realize that it's unfortunate that people would purposefully mess up paperwork and things like that, but this is not the first time. And matter of fact, this has actually become quite common on this channel. If you've been here long enough, then you know you've been here for the ride. You've been here for the ride, and thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you so much. But as you can see, I handle this way better now than I did a year ago, and that's what we're going to continue to do. But I was thinking about my future life and what I would like to see myself doing in 30, 40, 50 years. And helping people is top of the list. And that's what I plan to do, is give back to my community in any way that I can, in any way that I'm allowed. There we go. But it starts with education, and it starts with me pulling myself up by my bootstraps and keeping it moving. And that's what I'm doing. It's just unfortunate that humans who took on the responsibility as a government employee to help people, it's unfortunate that they could treat people like this. But the reason that I'm so vocal about it is because I'm actually keen on these behaviors. Like, I already know these types of behaviors. What about people who wouldn't pick up on these types of behaviors and understand what was happening? They would just give up on their fight, and that's typically what happens, and they know that, and that's why they behave this way. Instead of doing their job and helping people. And I understand the mentality behind this. A lot of people would not, and they would just quit in their pursuit, and that's not okay. It's sad, actually. I would love to be a social worker. If you don't want your job and you don't want to treat people, with respect and fairly, then please, by all means, quit. Please. We don't need you. I still have time. If I can get that paperwork by today and get that in by this afternoon, then there's a chance I could start class by Monday. And these people at social services are well aware of the schooling schedule. They deal with people who go to school and get food stamps. And it is my belief that that's why they're refusing to hand over this paperwork. And it's also the school's belief why they're refusing to hand over this paperwork. So we are here. I'm going to throw on a jacket. I'm going to go in here. I'm not carrying you guys with me because this is a government building and I'm not trying to get in trouble for filming in a government building. But I will say the parking lot is packed, baby. I don't know if that's because they have a health department. They have several places. So these cars could be for multiple different outlets of this agency. Wow, it's packed. Lord, I might have to make my own parking. Now, as I told you guys last night, I'd called my social worker and I'd left a voice message, very detailed, might I add, phone number, name, why I was calling, and what paperwork I needed. Oh, and I also said I've already been over there 3 times this week, so if I have to come back, that'll be 4. I really don't have the money for this. Once again, I'm homeless. So anyways, I was very respectful about it. I know I'm a condescending bitch sometimes, but I was very respectful about it. And anyways, I then get to start checking the paperwork and I'm like, wait a second, there's not even a freaking address, email address on here. So I'm like, well, how would I even email this person if I needed to? Oh, you just can't. You got to either come in or make a phone call. And if you make a phone call, it could be weeks before you even hear anything back. So here we are again. 4th time in a row this week. You know, so yeah, sorry. Why do y'all retract messages? Y'all know that we don't do that over here. We don't even need that over here. The retracting of messages. You know, it's mighty crazy to me how I've done been here 4 times this week. I came once last week on Monday. Jesus Christ, the hair. On Monday, and on Wednesday, I came back. So, Friday, yes, we came Friday, Monday, and Wednesday. And I still don't have the paperwork for school. So, do you think that that's a coincidence? Because I don't believe in coincidences, and I know who these people are. I've had to deal with these people my whole life, you know. So, do you think that that is a coincidence? At some point, you realize when you're the only white person in the damn building, and I mean the damn building. How many people you think's in that building? How many stories is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's a 5-story building. You think I'm joking? I wish that I could take a camera in there. I've taken pictures before. We've talked about that. Remember the fancy Gucci bag or tote bag? The tote bag. That's the tote bag. Remember the expensive tote bags? And, you know, consistently, I am the only white person coming here asking for help. I'm trying to enroll in school. I need paperwork from them to properly enroll in school, and they have dicked me around 4 times. Well, I don't know. This will be the 4th try. So, you know, and when I went to the school and handed them the paperwork that I did have, the school says, this isn't it, and the Department of Social Services knows exactly what you need. They know exactly what you need. Why are they playing these games? So for the school, for the college, to already be aware that they were playing games without me saying something is huge. That means that this happens a lot. And that's not right. That's not right. If a homeless person has the resources to go to school while they're actively looking for work, what is the problem? Wouldn't you rather that person go to school? Wouldn't you rather that person go to school and be working on something, or you want me to just lay around? Because I can go lay around. I mean, I can't. That's not who I am. I've never laid around. I can't just go lay, you know? Like, so you come and you say, hey, I need y'all to help me. And they're like, oh, that's the paperwork you need. And then you take it to the school and it's not the paperwork you need. And this is no coincidence. We've had these things happen on this channel several times just this year with paperwork. Clerk's offices and damn all kinds of stuff. I can't even remember. But this is why I film everything and I keep a record of everything, because this shit's ridiculous, y'all. It's just like, Jesus Christ. And you think I got the gas to be running back and forth when I'm freaking homeless? They do that shit intentionally. She did it intentionally. So we about to roll up in here and be like, hey girl, hey. Remember me from yesterday? I got a hair in my eye. Oh my God. Oh, there it is. Where is that black book that I just had? Yo, I didn't even make my bed. I didn't even make it. I just jumped up and went. Okay, so I had a book that had all that information in it, and I need it. It was on the dash. I pulled something out. I showed it to y'all. Where did I show it? Yo. This is ridiculous. Why can't I find nothing today? There it is. I got it. I got it. I got it. So there's no email on there. I done called my caseworker about 20 times. I have not heard anything back. They know I need this for school. They know the school deadlines. And they know that class is starting, and it's already started in a lot of places, most places, but there's a late start that's coming up this coming Monday. They are fully aware that where I'm trying to get in school. And so I'm gonna go in here and be like, hey, this is not right, and I need to see my social worker. Because, yesterday they wouldn't let me see my social worker. Why are y'all playing games? Like, y'all, I wish that y'all could just understand. But this is why. Oh my God, it's just everywhere. This is ridiculous. Yeah. So they gonna do something today. So we'll talk this afternoon. And I also have to go to the school after I get this paperwork. So same shit we did yesterday. I'm doing it all over because they gave me the wrong paperwork after I asked 10 different freaking times. I said, listen, no, I'm enrolling in school. Like 3 different times. I was like, listen, let me clarify. It has to be a cover letter stating blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know exactly what you need. I know exactly what you need. I know exactly what you need. Okay, good. And then I look at it and I'm like, I didn't even see my name on it at first. And then I noticed that my fucking address is wrong. And it doesn't even have, y'all, my P.O. box is 1716 Pine Hall Road, Pine Hall, North Carolina, 27025, right? Look at this. Pine Hall box 105. It doesn't even have my P.O. box. Do you know how important that is? I'm just saying, bro. Like, shit has to be right. It has to be right for the residency department. And that's the last thing I'm doing. And that's the first thing I was supposed to do. And I've been waiting. I've been waiting on paperwork from everybody. It's like, why are y'all dragging your fucking feet? I didn't know I didn't know I needed to do this a year in fucking advance, bruh. Do your job, please. Before I go to jail. So I'm going in here. Y'all don't, that's what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. Okay, before I go. They intentionally fucked up my paperwork so that I couldn't get enrolled in school because that would make my benefits go up. I would get more help because I'm enrolled in school. And they know that. So they purposely fucked up the paperwork so that I get enrolled in school. Absolutely 100%. 100%. Don't be naive. Don't be naive. You know what I mean? Don't be naive. They absolutely did it. Just like Julie at the fucking... You think Julie? Y'all remember Julie? Well, I wish I could show you these people, but I'm not gonna because we're trying something new this year. We're gonna be patient. We're gonna communicate. And we're gonna be clear. Okay? So, bye y'all.